I designed this cup holder for my partially disabled brother so that it'll mount to the vents on the left hand side of his car. And, I'm not fabulous at Fusion 360, but I whipped this up and sent it to the printer. And it's a Bambu P1P. And all of a sudden, it just would not stick to the print bed. Just, it wouldn't. The first couple layers were just releasing all the time. I couldn't figure out why. I had just switched from the 0.2 millimeter nozzle to a zero point 0.4 again, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't have a connection going right, or didn't plug it in properly, or there's a setting or something. And I tried, minimizing the first layer height, and couldn't really figure it out. And then I actually kind of figured it out after a bit. So how I designed this was I made a sketch of this, the outer cup here in Fusion. And then I rotated it around this center point. Then I added this little bit on the back here. I made it nice and flat and straight, and just so that it would be on the angle. He needs a little bit of an angle there. So then I finished the sketch and I extruded it to the left and to the right to get it, a little bigger. And then I actually took this face and extruded it out as well. Then I put these little slots in. Let me just show you what they look like at the bottom. You see those slots there for, I'm going to slide in the hooks that go into the actually into the vents. And so there's this little overhang here. So when I'm slicing it in Bambu Slicer, it's telling me, there's overhangs, you should put in support. And I'm like, you know what? That's not very big. The machine does really good bridging, so just going to leave it. Turns out, well, when you extrude something that's on an angle already, let me see if I can give you this view really good. I extruded from here. This is where the original part was. Well, I extruded this angled face. Well, it extruded it down. So then I had this little bit of a space underneath. And of course, I was trying to print with no support. So I had this space underneath that was throwing me off. So yeah, that was my dumb moment of the day. I'll probably have to bleep that out. Anyway, so keep an eye when you're doing your models. Make sure that they sit down perfectly on the bed when you go into Bambu Slicer. And all I had to do was just sit it down into the bed a little bit more, and now it's printing really well. So there you go, another tip of the day.